With mortgage rates on the rise, taking out a loan to buy your dream home could cost you more. The average 30-year fixed rate mortgage rose to 6.53% this week. That's the highest level in 9 months, according to Freddie Mac. The conflict with Iran has rattled markets and mortgage rates. And let's go to Maribel Gonzalez joining us right now to break down these numbers, Maribel, and also tips for hopeful home buyers. What can you tell us a bit more about what's driving this uptick?
Hi, Annie. Well, experts point to investors increasingly worried that the rising oil prices and the continued conflict overseas in Iran could cause higher inflation. Buying or refinancing a home just got more expensive. The average 30-year fixed mortgage rate rose to 6.53% this week, marking the highest level in 9 months, according to Freddie Mac.
The rates just went up over the last week pretty sharply. And when that happens, there's a whole bunch of houses that people might have been able to afford, and now that affordability is a lot more challenged.
Before the war in Iran, average mortgage rates briefly dropped below 6% for the first time in more than 3 years.
If you're talking about a 1% rise in your mortgage going from 5 to 6%, that can mean hundreds of dollars a month.
Still, mortgages are lower than they were this time last year.
The nice thing about our mortgage system is if you get that 30-year mortgage and your rate is 6.5 today, and then rates drop down to 6, you can refinance.
The median existing home sales price reached a high of more than $417,000 in April, according to the National Association of Realtors.
For first-time homebuyers, we know it's a very difficult housing market, not only saving for a down payment, but then they're encountering a housing market with very limited entry-level inventory.
But if you're ready to make the move,
when we look at mortgage interest rates, it's important to note that that's a national average and your individual finances are really going to be the make or break in that scenario. So making sure that you're working on your personal credit score, making sure you have money in reserves.
Now, mortgage applications for new home purchases are also down, according to the Mortgage Bankers Association. And that means fewer applications translate into fewer home sales. In Los Angeles, I'm Maribel Gonzalez, WUSA 9.
Maribel, thank you. It's just one more thing we have to think about, right? Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.